Don't stop to the break of dawn. This is King Chepell here on Wrap It Uptown. I'm chilling in Secaucus, New Jersey, home of one of the two-time All-Pro NFL champion New York Giants number 66, William Roberts. He'll be here on the show with me today. We're going to have stupid hype videos, stupid fresh word, Black History Minute, all that and more. But check out this funky spin on Wrap It Uptown. Yo, I'm back here on Wrap It Uptown with William Roberts of the New York Giants. What's up, Will?
What's up, kid?
What's going on now? I want to know about William Roberts, the person, because you're a person before you're a football player. And how did you get into athletics as a kid? And did you always want to play football or what?
Well, I had two older brothers, plus my dad played, and they kind of led the path for me to play. And I couldn't play as a kid because I was always big, so I had to wait until I got into the high school level to really exert my talents. And, you know, once I got to high school, I played ball, and, you know, I got a scholarship. And that helped me boost my career into the pros.
Now, do you love playing football? Do you like it? Do you wish you could do anything else? What, is that your career? Do you love it?
Well, right now, I can't say I love it. It's my livelihood. It's what I do best right now. And, you know, I got to make the best and the most of it right now. So, you know, I have to take care of myself so I can prolong my career, because I enjoy playing.
I know a lot of people would be like, I wish I could be in his shoes. Is there anything that you would want to do other than play football after you, like, retired and got a few more rings? Show him the rings. Yeah, he got the rings here. He got 2 rings. They're in effect. The rings are hype. Now,
hopefully I get 2 more.
2 more. That's right. You have a 4-finger grip there. You know, now, how would you give any advice to, like, young athletes coming up as far as, like, what they would want to do as far as professional football, basketball, baseball, whatever? What type of advice would you give them?
Well, I think the most important advice I give them is their education, because without education, they can't go to each level. You know, once they finish high school, they have to finish high school. They have to finish with grades in order enough so they can go to college.
Yeah.
If they can't go to college, they can't get to pros, because one step, you know, leads to the next.
That's right.
Education is the most important step.
All right, so we're going to go into a video right now. You said you wanted to see a video. I ain't going to say what it is, but you're going to introduce it.
We're going to see 2 Live Crew, Mama Juanita.
Here on Wrap It Uptown. Peace. Yo, what's up? This is King Chepell back here on Wrap It Uptown. I'm chilling with William Roberts, number 66 of the New York Giants. What's up, Will?
What's up, Chepell?
Now, I want to know, how did you start out playing football? You know, because you're a person before you're a football player and all of that. How did you get into athletics and sports and things like that?
Well, it goes to my family background. My 2 older brothers played football, and my dad played in college. And, you know, they kind of led the way for me, and they showed me direction of going that route. You know, my size played a big part in that also.
Yeah, because you're a big brother, boy. I hate to run into you in a club or something, you know. But what I want to know also is, where do you come from? Where were you born? You know, let the public know who you are. You know, where'd you grow up?
I was born and raised in Miami, Florida, you know, home of the 2 Live Crew, so much controversy and everything. But, you know, I came up in Florida, and I went to college at Ohio State. And, you know, I ended up here with the Giants. I got drafted as a first-round pick. But with making everything possible before I got to the Giants, you know, I got a scholarship, you know, out of high school, and that was a big plus for me.
Was it your ability as an athlete that captured that scholarship? Because we know a lot of athletes sometimes don't graduate once they're in college and things like that, but education plays a big part in athletics, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, that's the main thing the college scouts come and look at before they look at you as a player. They look at your academics, because they want to know, are you able to attain a lesson that's going to be dished out? And if you can't, you know, they figure they can't really teach you anything on the field. And it's bad, so many guys, they put sports before education. But you got to put your priorities in order. And education plays a big part, because without education, you can't go anywhere.
That's right. You heard that, yo. Without education, you can't go anywhere. So, yo, we're going to get into a video right now. What was that video you wanted to see?
Let's see some Two Live Crew, Mama Juanita.
Here on Wrap It Uptown, King Chepell and William Roberts will be back after this. Yo, it's King Chepell back here on Wrap It Uptown. I'm chilling with William Roberts, number 66 of the New York Giants. What's up, Will?
What's up, Chepell?
All right, now, I want to know what inspired you to play football. Let the people know, you know, what you're all about as a person. How did you start out playing football?
Well, you know, it goes back to my family. You know, my dad played, my two brothers played college, and, you know, they set a trend for me, and I kind of followed in their footsteps, you know, and God blessed me with this size and talent, and everything just came into place.
Yeah, God definitely looked out on the size tip, right?
Yeah,
Okay, now, how do you feel about youths out there, you know, wanting to be in athletics? Do you think that athletics is something that they can work toward as far as being hard with, or do you feel that education is something that plays a big role in it too?
Well, I mean, the basic thing they should do is get their priorities in order. Meaning academics first, then athletics, you know, because a lot of guys have athletics first and then academics. But the way the system is set up now, you need your academics first, because in order to reach every level of, you know, wherever you want to go in your life, education plays a big role in it.
That's right. You heard that from William Roberts. Education plays a big role in athletics. So we're going to kick into a video right now. What's the video you wanted to see?
We're going to see some Two Live Crew, Mama Juanita.
Here on Wrap It Uptown. Peace. We got it. We got it.
You got a close-up on that? I'm trying to
We're going to get a close-up on the diamond and the rings again and everything.
Put you on channel 10.
Yo, we're back here on Wrap It Up Time. I'm chilling in William Roberts. This is your 8-wing mansion, ain't it? In the background?
This is part of where I roam.
Part of where you roam. All right, now I want to know from you, how good does it feel winning a world championship ring, you know?
Well, you know, I can say it really feels good. Just to think that some guys can go through their whole career and never get an opportunity to even win one. And myself, I've been blessed to have 2 championship rings, and you know, that's, I mean, I'm not even thinking about retiring yet, so you know, hopefully I get some more.
What's the most interesting game you played in? I mean, the most challenging, where you was, you know, on the line and the heart was pumping, adrenaline was flowing. What was the most interesting game in your career, you think?
Well, the most interesting was the most recent, that last Super Bowl game against Buffalo, you know.
You was pumped up?
Yeah, you know, Whitney Houston sang the national anthem and the planes came, and that just set the whole scenario.
Now, I want you to show me the dance you and Pepper be doing. You got to show me the dance. You got to show me the dance.
You got to do the dance, boy, like that.
Yeah, that's it, like this, like this.
Yeah.
What's the name of the dance?
Stomping Ground.
The Stomping Ground, y'all. Y'all got to premiere the Stomping Ground here and Wrap It Up Town. Now, I know that you played football for how many seasons now?
I'm going on my 8th season.
Your 8th season. How often do you think a player in the NFL should go the distance? Like, say, if you were on your 15th season, do you think it's a time frame where each athlete should just throw in the towel and hang it up?
Well, you know, everybody's different, and their body's made up in different ways, and what bothers one person might not bother the next person. So it all depends on how the person feels, both mentally and physically. So, you know, you might just get burnt out from it. You know, that might be a time to stop, or your body can't take it. So there's some signals that should let you know.
Now, what's the team that William Roberts hates the most to play? Who's the team when you got a game that week and you're in the dressing room, you say, man, I hate them playing these, man. You know, who's that team?
My neighbors, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles? Randall be giving y'all trouble?
It's not just Randall, it's a bunch of those guys, you know, just want to pluck their feathers, you know.
I hear you. Okay, we gonna get into the stupid fresh word, and we're gonna come back with William Roberts and more on Wrap It Up Town. Article they were saying that if you guys lose the ring, it's like $47,000 to replace the ring or something like that. We're back here on Wrap It Up Town. King Chepell chilling with William Roberts, number 66, New York Giants. Now, all pro, that's right. Can't forget it, all pro.
Hard to do.
Now, I want to ask you, what team you hate to see in that dressing room or on the other side of the field?
It's the Philadelphia Eagles. And
Why the Eagles?
they just pests, you know. They shouldn't be Eagles. They should be like mosquitoes or something. They're so pesky, you know. And it's just, they cause a lot of chaos for us.
All right, now, what is the one game that had your adrenaline pumping where you was like, you know, I'm ready, I want to get out there, I want to win. What was that game?
That was my most recent game, the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl 25.
You
know,
so that game had you pumped up,
that was it. You know, Whitney Houston sang the national anthem, and the planes came over, and the Desert Storm was going on at the same time, and you know, we just had so much to do, so much things to get done, and people over there fighting. So that made us really want to fight that day.
Now, out of all the teams you play and all the cities that you go, where's one city that you like to say, okay, I go to this city and this city is pretty cool, other than New York, the team you play for? Any other cities that you would go and hang out in or live at, even if you didn't play there?
Oh, we play the Redskins. D.C. pretty cool. Yeah, D.C.
Like
pretty
DC.
good city, yeah. You know, we don't really play every team each year, so, you know, I wouldn't mind playing in Miami and hanging out in my hometown before the game. You know, Atlanta's good.
Now, you promised me you was gonna show me the dance.
Did I?
The stomping ground. You gotta show me the dance. How you do it?
Like
This is the stomping ground, y'all.
Like that. You gotta grind with it, you gotta stop. You gotta grind with it.
So you got grind. Okay, that's a stomping ground.
Take a little practice.
Yeah, I know we gotta practice a whole lot. Now check this out. We are gonna go into this segment we got called the Stupid Fresh Word, right? And it's a slang word, and we break it down. So we're gonna check this out here on Wrap It Up Town.